is a challenge for the teachers, students, and even parents. The Philippines is in the process of adapting to the new normal form of education at present, and continuous innovation of educators and active involvement of other stakeholders are the driving force for its success. For the continuity of education and for every school to still attain its missions and vision, which is to provide quality education to every Filipino learners, the Department of Education implemented a modular distance learning refers to a learning delivery modality where learning takes place between the teachers and the learners who are geographically remote from each other during instruction. Modular learning is the most popular type of distance learning. In the Philippines, this learning modality is currently used by all public schools because according to a survey conducted by the Department of Education, learning through printed and digital modules emerged as the most preferred distance learning methods of parents with children who are enrolled this academic year. This is also in consideration of the learners in rural areas where internet is not accessible for online learning. The teacher takes the responsibility of monitoring the progress of the learners. The learners may ask assistance from the teachers via email, telephone, text message, instant messaging, among others. Every student learning in this new normal education was very challenging on their part, but everyone accepts the challenges. The most interesting is they got experience despite of difficulties that they are facing. Here are the 3 students that still fighting with our current situation. They are not just a typical student, but they can do more and explore while they are learning. Mary Rose Belante Santo Domingo, a senior high school student of Rinconada National Technical Vocational School and 19 years old, Mary Rose decided to work at the canteen while she is having her module every week. After a day of work, she got home and started answering her module. According to her, instead of having fun with her friends, she decided to work while she was learning. She added that it was her best experience, and she's proud to say that she's a working girl.
Which do you prefer, modular learning or online learning?
Mas prefer ako sa modular learning dahil sa wala kaming gadgets at mahina po ang access namin sa internet.
What did you miss most about physically attending class?
Actually, na-miss ko yung mga tawanan namin ng mga classmates ko pag nagla-lesson si ma'am. And then yung mga nakakakabang recitation and exam. And syempre yung mga teachers na handa kaming gabayan sa lahat ng oras at bigyan kami ng mga pangaral and to motivate us.
What are the effects of modular learning to you?
Para sa akin, may negative effects ang modular learning sa akin at may positive effects. Sa negative effects ng modular learning sa akin ay yung hindi ko masyadong naiintindihan yung mga lessons sometimes at hindi ko naiintindihan yung mga words na which is kailangan itanong sa teacher, yun yung pinakamahirap. And then, yung positive effects ng modular learning sa akin ay nagiging responsible enough ako as a student at nagkakaroon ako ng time management sa aking sarili, which is na-practice ko during this modular learning, and I'm so happy.
What are your positive experiences of modular learning?
Ang positive experience ko ay nagkaroon ako ng time management sa study ko. At the same time, nagkaroon ako ng part-time job, which is masasabi ko best experience ko while studying. It's my choice na mag-part-time job even though may module ako and na-practice ko lang talaga yung time management ko. And that was the best experience for me.
What are your difficulties in modular learning?
Alam kong lahat ng mga estudyante ngayon ay nahihirapan dahil sa modular learning. Para sa akin, bilang isang estudyante, masasabi kong nahihirapan din ako at isa ako sa mga nahihirapan. At yung mga difficulties ko ngayon sa aking pag-module is hindi ko masyadong nakaka-catch up yung mga lesson. To be honest, may mga times na hindi ko nasasagutan yung ibang question kasi hindi ko alam. Hindi sa bobo ako. But ang hirap talagang intindihan kapag walang teacher na gumagabay sa'yo at magpapaintindi ng mga bagay-bagay.
Lauren Estrada, a senior high school student of Rinconada National Technical Vocational School, at 16 years old, Lawrence is the oldest among his 5 siblings. As an oldest son, he decided to have extra work that can help his family. Even though he's having difficulties in his module, he thinks first of how could he help his family.
Do you prefer modular learning or online learning?
Modular learning. Dahil po, mas komportable po ako sa modular learning kaysa po sa online classes dahil sa hindi po maayos ang internet.
What did you miss most about physically attending class?
Para sa akin, na-miss ko yung mga teachers ko, mga klase ko, mga activities na hindi ko na nagagawa dahil sa modular ngayon.
What are the effects of modular learning to you?
May magandang epekto po sa akin ang modular learnings dahil sa napapagsabay ko na po ang pag-aaral, nakakatulong pa ako sa mga gawaing bahay.
What are your positive experience of modular learning?
Ang positive experience po sa akin ay nakakapag-enjoy po ako pagkatapos mag-module. Tsaka nakakapag-sideline po ako sa paghanap ng trabaho.
What are your difficulties on modular learning?
My difficulties about modular learning is yung nahihirapan po akong intindihin yung mga lessons sa mga subject. At saka po doon po sa mga i-research dahil po sa mahina po ang aming internet connection sa bahay.
Which do you prefer?
Almira Llemos, a senior high school student of Rinconada National Technical Vocational School, at 16 years old, Almira is acting as a mother in their house. She was living with her 3 siblings while her father is working and her mother has her own family. Before she starts answering her modules, she do the household chores first because no one can do it. We all know that without the mother in one roof is really difficult. We hope that every student could get an inspiration. As not everyone is granted to have a happy family.
Modular learning or online learning?
Modular learning. Kasi aside sa pag-module, pwede ka rin maglaan ng oras sa mga gawain mo sa bahay.
What did you miss most about physically attending class?
Nakakamiss yung start pala ng class. Mag-i-introduce yourself ka sa harap ng mga kaklase mo. Tapos, yung mga magiging bagong classmate mo, magiging kaibigan mo, nandyan sila.
What are the effects of modular learning to you?
Lahat naman siguro nahihirapan dito sa modular na to. Dati nga, face to face, madaming mga estudyante na nahihirapan.
kumpara pa nga dito na walang teacher na magtuturo sa'yo aside from na sarili mo lang iintindihin mo yung lesson naman kung paano mo natapos. Kumpara dati na yung mga student sama-sama silang tinuturoan ng teacher, mag-iintindi kung ano yun, papaliwanag sa kanila ng malinaw.
What are your positive experiences of modular learning?
Yung mag-group study kami ng mga kaibigan ko, tapos yung isa sa amin na kung hindi nila alam yung topic na yun, magtutulungan na lang kami.
What are your difficulties in modular learning?
Yung pagsabihin yung pag-module saka yung gawain mo sa bahay. Kasi yung modular learning, may nakaschedule na itong time na to, dapat yung subject na yun, dun mo gagawin. Ako kasi ako yung panganay na babae sa aming magkakapatid. May mga ibang bagay din akong inaasikaso. Kailangan kong matapos yun para bago mag-module, wala nang ibang gagawin. Walang makaka-istorbo. Tsaka yung gusto ko kasi tapusin muna yung mga gawaing bahay bago mag-proceed doon sa pag-module ko para yung isip ko focus lang doon sa isang bagay.
We are all inspired by the story of our 3 students, or we could say the fighters, because despite the challenges that they are facing nowadays, they don't give up and they still choose to help their family for them to survive in times of pandemic.
The current situation, which is connected to the COVID-19 pandemic, has compelled a rapid transformation of the educational system. The crisis of COVID-19 has spread globally, and it is sabotaging not only the health of the people, but also paralyzing them economically, emotionally, and socially. Students, too, are undergoing problems as COVID-19 has eventually led to the closure of university all over the world have been forced to transfer their entire curriculum to the internet. This involves using the e-learning system on a massive scale, which possesses numerous challenges for students, colleges, and academic faculty. A variety of factors are affecting the students' performance in both learning styles, like lack of self-motivation among students continues to be one of the primary reasons why students fail to complete modular learning. Lack of human communication, because modular learning can cause social isolation and can cause students to not develop needed communication skills. Furthermore, students have trouble grasping concepts that are taught through modular learning because they have more distraction that take their focus away from their education. And lastly, technology efficiency. Technology is not always efficient and can cause major disruption to classes. Modular learning requires students to have high-speed internet at their home, which can cause complication if it is not available. A student's Wi-Fi could shut down unexpectedly and not allow them to turn in an assignment on time, or it might not allow them to attend class and miss instruction. These factors causes major negative impacts to the student education and grades.
This new way of learning brought by COVID-19 pandemic can be an additional challenge during this tough time. And since going back to the normal, we're all accustomed to isn't going to happen anytime soon, let's all do the best we could to adjust and make this current situation work. Remember, the goal of modular learning is to keep the students engaged academically in order to retain what they have learned.